It's been almost a month since the circuit breaker was implemented. While it has been a difficult period for Singaporeans, 5 groups of people whom the Sunday Times spoke to have responded to the circuit breaker measures in creative ways that make our lives a tad better.
Yesterday, we spoke to one of them, Madam Rahimah Rahim, who's behind the Get Well Card project, which aims to educate children about the social impact of COVID-19 and dispel notions of racism.
For our Heroes Made at Home segment today, we have the man behind the creative thank you posters for delivery riders, Mr. Pann Lim. The idea is simple. People can download the posters from the website, add on them as they like and stick them on their doors. Hi Pann. Now we understand that you started this project with your colleagues in your creative agency, Kinetic Singapore. Could you tell us more about this project? How did the idea come about?
Hi, thanks for having me, guys. So what happened was, I think even before the circuit breaker, we ourselves already use quite a lot of delivery services actually when we deliver stuff. So when the circuit breaker kicks in, and we obviously rely a lot on food delivery and sending our parcel work things. One of our colleague, senior creative, thought of this idea that maybe we should thank them because contactless delivery need not be heartless. So that became like a point of discussion. Then from then, within a week, we actually launched the whole initiative.
Well, Pann, we understand you actually have received feedback from some who commented that your resources could be better spent on a more serious industry amid this outbreak, for example, healthcare workers. So why did you decide to focus on delivery riders?
So I think for us, we are also, as a creative agency, what we do with our day-to-day work, where we are still, working on projects for our clients. So whenever a pro bono initiative come along, sometimes we look at whether we can do a good job out of it. And for me, I always feel that a kind gesture is not based on how big or how small the gesture is. Sometimes the small things do matter more. So for us, we took this on because we like the idea, and we felt that based on our intuition, we feel that maybe the public will resonate positively to it, and we just gave it a go because we don't have a lot of time. So we thought, okay, let's take a week and just get this initiative out, and at the same time, practice some sort of like doing creative work at the same time, showing some kindness to the riders, and that's what we did. Yeah.
Now we've seen the posters, they bear tongue-in-cheek messages like "You make my day bloom even though I'm stuck on Zoom" and "Ride safe so we can ride this out together." It took just a week to produce 24 of these different posters. What was the creative process like? What was the inspiration behind these light-hearted messages?
So what happened is how the way we collaborate in the office is all 15 of us, when we got together, it was like we just talk about things that we feel that is something that is more lighthearted, because in a time like this where everything is quite high strung and times are uncertain, and you can read on news and even on reports that people are getting impatient. So we thought that if we can do this direction in a more lighthearted way, it will be much better. So that was exactly what we did. As for how the headlines come about with some of those very key lines, of course, thanks to some of our good writers in our office, and also some of us who are not good writers, but we can have a rough direction of what we want, and we work together with the writers in delivering the message. So that's what we did.
Well, thank you so much, Pann, for sharing with us the whole process of it. We were speaking to Pann Lim, the creative brain behind the colourful thank you posters to show appreciation to delivery riders working hard during this circuit breaker period.